Oh yeah.
Hello everybody, what is up? It's MVPerry. Today I'm going to be saying if my subscribers' profile pictures are cringe or not cringe. And I have a poll here. I actually asked the community tab. I said, is your profile pic cringe? 9% said yes. 69% said no, and 22% said maybe. So first off, we have dry soup. If a frog with soup is cringe, then we truly are a society. I'm gonna be honest here, this isn't really cringe, it's mostly just weird. It's like, okay, frog with soup? I can't even really see what's going on here. He's not cringe, he's skeptical. It looks like Darwin from Gumball. It's been a while since I've seen Gumball, but I will say, it's not really a cringe profile pic. Once again, it's just kind of weird, so I'm not gonna give it the cringe rating. Marcus Aurelius can never be cringe. Alright, you know what? I'll give him that. You know, people who quote Marcus Aurelius sometimes can be cringe, but you know, the philosopher himself, very anti-cringe, honestly. Here we have a skeleton with what looks like a pirate hat. He isn't cringe, he's just too powerful to be alive. Yeah, once again, not exactly cringe, just weird. Here we have, he isn't cringe, he's just happy. We have a weird dog, and it kind of makes me cringe a little bit, so I'd say we're getting there. I'd say we're heading in that direction, but not quite cringe. Next we have that one guy. He's not cringe, he's just sleeping. This sucks because I really do love Undertale, but because it is an Undertale profile pic, this is the dog from Undertale, right? It's an annoying dog, I'm sorry. Cringe! Next we have Hairless Luigi. I don't think it's cringe, but it is definitely fear-inducing. Alright, I gotta be honest here, once again, a little bit cringe. It doesn't change the fact that it's fear-inducing. It's both. It's cringy and fear-inducing. Next we have Cucumber, Larry the Cucumber. This legendary cucumber is never cringe. Hey, I love VeggieTales, okay? I'm a Christian too. But it's still cringe. Little Chungus says, he's not cringe, just a little confused. Mordecai, the biggest simp in the world? Not cringe? Something sus here. This is super cringy. It's funny, but it's super cringy. Dr. Dees says, he isn't cringe, he was turned into a marketable plushie. Any plush profile pic is gonna be a little bit cringe. And once again, I'm not hating. I love plushies, you know, I got like a ton of them. But it is still a Luigi plush, and that is gonna be a little bit cringy. Next we have, Patrick Shell has a Among Us dumb profile pic. They said, 3 years ago when I created it, no. Now, definitely yes. I created it before the terrible memes, so I refuse to let the memes ruin it now. Well, I like the Among Us memes, even if they're really cringy. But at least this person's being honest. They're saying, now it is definitely a cringe profile pic. And I have to agree with them. It's cringe. Cat doing a thumbs up. If someone thinks it's cringe, then that's a skill issue. Oh, never mind. I don't think he's doing the thumbs up. I think he's doing a middle finger. It's not really that cringy, but sometimes I feel like if this person left like a hate comment, for example, on a video, it would be kind of cringy to see their hate comment next to like this funny cat profile pic. So I'm gonna put it in the maybe section. If Luigi with a Santa hat is cringe, we truly live in a society. I'm sorry, but it is a little bit cringe. A smiley face is never cringe. I love the old memes, okay? I love the troll face, I love Neon Cat, I love all of that stuff. But it is still cringy. This is one of the more cringe of the meme faces back in the day. Here we have an angry cat. He's not cringe, he's just angry. Well, I think he's cringe and angry. We're not telling stories, we're changing lives. Why is he what? Why do we have a Darman quote? And it's like, it's not even Darman, it's just like canon with a C. Basically no profile pic at all. This is a personal thing here, but honestly, I really do hate on people who don't have profile pics. I'll hate on the ones with profile pics too, but I really hate on the ones who just have nothing, so I will say cringe. He's not cringe, he's just happy. We have a smiley face giving a thumbs up. I think he's cool, but he is also cringe. It's weird, because like, can you really be cool and cringe at the same time? I like to think so. That's what I think of myself. Kerbo is never cringe. It's so funny because, you know, everybody's liking this thing, being like, yo, so true, Kirby's never cringe. But come on, man. Kirby can definitely be cringe. Nexus Inferno says, he's not cringe, he's just a theoretical robotic embodiment of the metaverse. I am not updated on the Sonic lore. I have not played all the Sonic games, so I don't know what's going on here, but come on, man. You cannot say this is not cringe. It's like one of those furry profile pics where they're like, the devil shivers when a nice guy gets angry or something like that. It's just like a cringy statement. Dakota says, he isn't cringe, he's curious. It's a doggo! You know, I've been saying the cat profile pics are cringy. Well, you know what? I can't say this is cringy. It's just a dog putting his nose in the camera. He's just like... Sussus says, he's not cringe, but his looks are deadly. Dude, anybody who has hair that's coming out like that, it's easily on the cringe meter. What do you think, Seth? Is it on the cringe meter? It radiates a feeling of sadness. It's not cringe, it's not epic, it's just sad. Well, I think it's cringy and sad. People with these cat profile pics always have the weirdest takes. He's not cringe, he's just shy. Alright everybody, alright everybody, alright everybody. I do have to say, out of all the profile pics so far that have claimed to not be cringe, I actually can very much agree with this one. Like, it looks cool to me. It just looks like a cool art piece. Shrek is handsome. Of course Shrek is a cringe. He scores high on the cringe meter, but we all love Shrek around here. He's not cringe, he's just sad. The amount of people who have crying cat profile pics is really quite baffling to me. It's quite insane actually. Like the society we live in today where we have cat profile pics claiming not to be cringe. Come on man, it's a little bit cringy. We have a duck. Look at him. How could a cute fella like him be cringe? And I gotta agree with you, duck. You're not cringe. You passed the cringe vibe check. Not cringe at all, it's just a beautiful duck. Another cat! How is everybody having a cat profile pic on this comment section? Gamer cat will never be cringe. I have been calling the cat profile pics cringy up to this point, but I will say this is actually a really badass profile pic. Like, I really like this one. Like, I love the energy. He's got his gaming mouse set up. He's gaming.
Like, this cat is gaming for real.
I have to give this one the vibe check pass. He does not make me cringe. Snoopy would be the kind to unironically say, I am cringe, but I am free. It's a very funny statement, but it's kind of true. A lot of times, if you're cringe or whatever, if you just embrace the cringe, you'll be a lot happier than trying to hide it away. He's not cringe, he's just sipping tea. I'm sorry it's fakeum. I have no beef with you whatsoever. I really don't have a problem with you, but come on, it's an anime dude with the basic anime hair, drinking tea shyly while he looks to the side. He's just like, there's no way that's not cringe. She's not cringe, she's adorable. Same thing as the last one. Same thing as the last one. You have an anime profile pic. It's cringe. Abraham Lincoln. Okay. So we have a straight up Abraham Lincoln quote. They're named Abraham Lincoln. They have an Abraham Lincoln profile pic. Somebody really likes history. But I will say, you know what? This is not a cringy one. I like it. I like this PFP. Respect to Abraham. He's not cringe. He's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Come on, man. This is literally like the cringiest emoji ever created. I mean, I know it's not a real emoji, but it's still a very cringe looking emoji. You can't say this ain't cringe. He isn't cringe. He helps birds. Alright, the Mighty Eagle. This is bias on my part, okay? But I love Mighty Eagle. Mighty Eagle in the movie and in the game. So I'm gonna give this one a pass on the cringe check. So we have Pennywise the dancing clown. He always says, I'm Pennywise the dancing clown. He's not cringe, he's hungry and happy. It's really funny to me how literally everybody is just saying, it's not cringe, it's this. He's not cringe, it's that. Can't you be both? He's hungry, happy, and cringe. Look at the way this dude's smiling. It himself, literally.
Pennywise himself.
No matter how scary he is, he's always gonna be a little bit cringy. Have you seen that forehead? You can play tic-tac-toe multiple times on that forehead. Look at this, guys. Look, 2 cat PFPs in a row. And they're both a little bit cringy. They're not super cringy, just a little bit, you know? There's a sprinkle of cringe in there. Oh my goodness, I do not know what happened here. Corbin with a Sonic profile pic says, if you have an anime profile pic, your opinion doesn't matter. Then he says, if you have a Sonic profile pic, your opinion always matters. Edit. I think I started a war over who gets basic human rights. So we have 26 replies. I'm sure they're fighting in here. I don't even need to check that. But this statement alone is kind of cringy because it's like, you know, anime profile pic, yes, you are definitely cringe. But come on, don't try to say that Sonic profile pics aren't cringe. If you have a Sonic profile pic, you're cringe too. Alright, here we have a dog with a ball. He's not cringe. His name is Dr. Seuss. This is a funny thing to me. I think I'm a little bit like I'm not sexist. What's the word for like preference over animals? I don't know. Catist. Because I'm like hating on the cats, but like all the dog ones, I like them. I'm like, okay, dog profile pic, that ain't cringe to me. But almost every cat one I've said is cringe so far. This person says, it was the first ever PFP I had on the Xbox 360. Lots of nostalgia comes with it, and even though other people view it as toxic, it will never be for me. Listen, I played Xbox 360 back in the day. I love Xbox 360. That was a goated console for real. And yeah, there's no way I'm gonna rate this as cringe. This is a nostalgic masterpiece. I love this thing. Look at this, another Xbox 360 nostalgia piece. It's not cringe, just nostalgic. You passed the vibe check. Cringe is like art. Depends on how different people interpret it. I have to say, Melancholy Junker here has a fair point. Profile pictures in here, some people would say are cringe and other people would say they're cool. And I like to say they're both. But you know what? That's just how it be. It may be cringe to some, but to me it is an inspiration and an end goal. Nate the Great, your profile picture is a bit cringy, but the fact that this is your end goal is so admirable, I give you the pass. I don't care. You don't get the cringe stamp, you get the pass because you are on that Sigma grind set. I can already tell. I'm sure there's no one who thinks curveball is cringe. How could anyone think such a thing? Yeah, I called one of the Kirby's earlier cringy, but honestly, curveball? Come on, you can't cringe at curveball. It's curveball. What's he gonna do? Roll into you? He's awesome. I love curveball. He's not cringe, he's just very silly. Come on, the silly cat.
The silly cat.
Blah, he's like, blah. He's super cringy. Like, that's his thing. He owns it though, you know, he's not afraid to be cringe. And because of that, it kind of makes him not cringe, but I'm still gonna say he's cringe. All right, here we have a Toad, a buff Toad. It's not cringe, Toad is so buff. And I have been hating on the Mario profile pics. I've been saying, you know, they're a little bit cringy, the Nintendo stuff, and I like Nintendo. But I will say, buff Toad is goals. Buff Toad is life. We want to be like buff Toad. And I will say, he gets the pass for that. Thumbs up from me, thumbs up from Poppy. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below what your profile picture is, and if you think it's cringe or not. Just rate yourself. If you think you're cringe, not cringe, maybe cringe, please try to be honest here. I'll rate myself too, just to like help you guys out. You know, I think my profile picture is a little bit cringy. It's like a drawing of myself that I made like 4 or 5 years ago. So yeah, it's a little bit cringy. I still love it though. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to participate in polls or comments videos like this, all you gotta do is go to the MVPerry channel, then you press community tab, and you scroll and you'll see all my wonderful polls, and if you comment on them, there's a chance you'll be in a video. As always, my name's MVPerry, and I'll see you in the next video.